Well, hello there, guys. We're going to be playing John Tiller's Squad Battles Vietnam here. I just want to make sure that everything shows up on screen, so if you guys would be so kind, just let me know in the chat here that you see everything, and we'll get started. We're fighting actually one part of the Battle of Hue City. There are, I think, 6 or 7 or maybe even 8 different parts in this game, so this is just one of the tougher parts where we need to capture the treasury building and try and hold it. So I'm going to go ahead and start advancing. You can see that our guys have actually been outfitted with gas masks. This is, of course, when the NVA and the VC have completely taken control of this area. And as you can see, we've already taken some shots there. There's definitely VC, Viet Cong in this building for sure. What we probably want to do is actually storm the building, or we could stay behind cover and return fire, try to be a little bit safer. In this case, I think I'm actually going to push just to take that building. So we're going to stand up here with these units. In fact, let's select them and see if we can't just get them to stand right up. At this point, we're going to advance. Definitely going to take shots, but I think this is going to be a worth it attack. As far as I can see, there's only one unit there, and it's an enemy officer unit. So, nope. I think we'll have to wait till next turn. Let's try. We should have one more movement point to attack. There we go. Not too bad. 8 lost, however, on our side, so that was a terrible, terrible idea. Apparently, they had a few more VC, so what I'm going to do is actually move the tank up and start firing. They definitely have some AT guns here, so I think the best thing we can do is try and return fire. Give me a second, guys. Is anybody seeing anything here on the screen? There we go. Good to see you guys. I didn't know if a game this old would actually show up, but it's good that it's actually, popping up here. It gives me some hope that we can continue through. All right, let's keep on firing. So again, at this point, I'm really just trying to damage that unit right there. But we want to get the rest of our guys forward, and now I think I'm going to have to be a little bit safer. So let's just grab these 2 infantry units. If we're crawling, it's only one tile that we can move, essentially. So as you can see, we're in a bit of a pickle. What I'm going to do is return fire here. At least with some of our units. Let's see if we can't hit the VC right here. Definitely facing VC. No, it looks like we're out of fire, actually. I think only the Lieutenant Wilson can actually get a shot off here. Not bad. He actually managed to pin them, but, it's not going to really make much of a difference unless we can overwhelm this position. So I am going to stand up. I know it's crazy. But sometimes you got to do what you got to do. So let's stand up with the bazooka team and with just the regular squad. And I'm actually going to try to charge this location now that they're pinned. Ooh, we might have to wait another turn. Movement is just not enough to make it there. That's really too bad. Let me also open fire with this tank at that enemy position right there. Again, we can only see what the fog of war allows us to see. There could be a lot more enemies in this area. Yeah, I think that's going to be about it. We're just going to have to sneak closer to the guy, but actually, maybe we should stand up. Although with this launcher, this gas launcher, actually, I think we should actually go ahead and just open fire. Got some pretty decent weapons with this squad. Let's see. We're having an issue with actual visibility. No, we should be able to see them. I love that. So there's just smoke all around that unit. But it's sort of like, tear gas. It's going to force them out. And I'm just going to continue firing there. I'm pretty confident that they still have units in that area. All right, that's going to be enough. And let's grab this unit and just kind of sneak past. Actually going to get them to stand up. Again, not something I would recommend. Yeah, see, movement is pretty bad right now, so we'll actually drop them back down on the ground. Alright, already taking very heavy machine gun fire there. We've got to do something about that. I'm also going to take Captain Larson. This is actually the commander here. And to find out, we just press this button. Where is it? right here. It'll essentially show us who's in control, who's in command, and for sure Captain Larson is the highest ranking officer, so we want to be pretty careful. I'm actually seeing if we can open fire, and I believe we can with the infantry unit, so let's try to take out some VC across the road here. Just make sure we can actually spot them. And I'm going to fire into that cluster, although it could... Yeah, I think these guys could get in the way. Nope. I think we're good. Hopefully we got some casualties there on the enemy. Actually, still a few M60s and M16s capable of firing. And we've managed to pin down some Viet Cong in this building. Or in this group of buildings. I think that's going to be it for now. We'll probably end the turn there. Make sure we don't have anybody else, but this is actually a pretty small battle of way. So let's end the turn there and see what happens. So at least 3 casualties so far. The VC are definitely not happy that we're getting close. But these guys right here are in a world of trouble. Another 2 down. Battle of Way City was not a cakewalk. So 2 of 8. What I'm going to do is, of course, charge at this point. I think we can actually push them out of this building. Not bad, killing 7 VC on the attack. And you can actually see their dropped weapons here, the RPG, the RPD, the SKS. Now, of course, they are on the ground, completely just abandoned by the VC. And what I'm going to do is start firing at that enemy group right there. I'd love to just charge them right now, but I know better. I think they probably have a nice machine gun here since they've set up a commander in this area. So let's just try to take them out by firing squad, essentially. Alright. Let's get these fellows. I'll actually get them to stand up. Move into that building. Take a look at the actual sight lines here. Yeah, we can't see a damn thing. So I'm going to try to move into the village over here. Although, again, movement is still pretty bad, and they are also disrupted from all the enemy fire. Let's at least get the tank up. We still don't know if there are any VC alive in here. So it's kind of a risk even moving forward in that area. But I think we've got to do it. So let's stand up here. And sure enough, there were VC inside. Unfortunately, we had 3 men that got hit. We did manage to get rid of the VC. And I love these, like, you know, little statistics in game that you just barely notice. And that is, like, right now, as we've moved into the gas, our men have put their gas masks on. So they're not going to be affected by that, whereas these Viet Cong are definitely going to be affected by it. They're already pinned, they're demoralized. We just need to continue the push. We are being extremely aggressive, but as most of you know, that's kind of my style. And as for the pinned units, we just want to return fire. Wipe out the commie usurper, says Kaiser Banyaco. We'll do our best. We'll certainly try. Make sure to hit that like button, guys, if you enjoy. I mean, this is such a rare game, I think, to ever be on YouTube. I wish more people enjoyed it, but it is pretty old school. Let's push forward. Maybe not. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and end the turn. I hope we don't get hit too bad this time. Got some supporting fire from the tank. That is good. But if it's going to be enough to... I'm not sure if it's actually going to be enough to push them out of here. We probably are going to have to charge that building. Alright, let's take a look here. So this unit is pinned. I'm confident, though, that we could break through this unit and eventually charge him. So I'm going to grab these 3. Captain Larson is our main commander, so you know what? It's a little risky, to be honest, to use Captain Larson. I think what I'll do instead, stand up. We've got our gas masks on. Let's see if I can charge from here. I'm not sure if it's going to be sufficient in terms of movement points. Maybe not. Yeah, I don't think so. That's too bad. So we'll have to wait until next turn. We could, however, open fire. So let's at least do that. Now the enemy, of course, is focusing over here, so it takes away from the shots going directly to these guys, so we might still do a charge. But again, before I send in Captain Larson, I want to make sure I really pepper this area with shots. Alright, they're doing an okay job holding out, I must say. That's going to be it for now. And let's open fire on that building once again. We're using our 90mm and our M250 cal. So something's got to give. And now here the real question lies, should we just, keep firing from this position, or should we charge? Because again, we could certainly take this area, and we wouldn't be risking Captain Larson. We'd be risking Lieutenant Wilson, and he's a little more expendable, unfortunately. So I think that's what I'm going to do. Stand up, get out of this building, and charge the enemy. We can't do it this turn, but next turn we'll be able to, and actually we'll drop right there. I'll even try to get a shot off. I think we just saw an enemy unit retreat. Either that, or we just killed the commanding officer there. I guess we'll find out once we actually take the building, but that was interesting. I think he probably just ran away over here to this this final Viet Cong point. Don't have any movement points with the actual tank. But we can certainly open fire with our weapons. You can see that our weapons are actually starting to sort of wear and tear, especially this unit right here. But that doesn't mean we can't get a few more shots off. Show the enemy we're still in the fight here. And sure enough, Captain Larson took that building with no problem, actually killing 3 VC inside. And I think we even still have a shot on the guys outside that are completely disrupted. Let's see if we can break them. Oh, maybe not. Hold on now. We gotta actually select our units. They're out on the road here, but our guys are so disrupted and just, just completely discombobulated from the fight. Is that even a word? That, it's a little hard for them even to hit targets out here on an open road. Fighting will do that to you. Though I think so far we have done a lot of damage to them, killing 4 just in this building alone. Yeah, that's going to be all we can do this turn. Wait a minute. We can actually move this Patton tank forward. We do have to be careful, though. The enemy does have AT weapons, but I think they've used most of them. So let's see if the Patton can go ahead and wipe out some units here on the road. Yeah, 1 VC down. Beautiful. Yeah, that's absolutely devastating. And let's take a look at what's going on here in this building. Our poor units. We have so many units just in this building, like, suffocating. They do have gas masks, but they're pretty badly pinned and disrupted. It's not pretty. So we'll have to get him out next turn. For now, we'll keep him here, and I hope that the smoke actually dissipates. I would think it probably dissipates over time. Let's see if we can spot them. Yes, we can. Whoa. Another one down. Another one down. Unbelievable. So again, using that smoke. Is this considered chemical warfare? Because it certainly looks like it. Alright. Okay, guys, ending the turn. And this is a very short battle. It's only 8 turns. And it looks like the commander did get away, unless that's a new commander or one we didn't see. Alright, we've got this area under control, folks. I'm once again going right into the fray and probably attacking the disrupted enemy units here. Going through the smoke is not going to be easy when you attack an enemy, but we've got to do this. And actually, you know what? We are risking Captain Larson by doing this, so I won't have Captain Larson attack on the road. I'll have him attack this building and stay there, and I'll have the rest of our troops come up to close out the VC. Alright, unfortunately he did not take the building, although he did survive, thankfully. Let's see if Lieutenant Wilson, who's a little greener, or a little more fresh, really, can actually make a difference. Altogether, he's got over 16 men, so I think he can break through, and we can take this objective point. Hey, Robert, how you doing, bud? There we go. Beautiful. 1 dead VC, and I don't see any others, frankly. I think we destroyed them. So we do need to start making our way towards that next objective point, but there's a number of different ways to approach it. I think for now I'm just going to try to just pin these guys, and then we will start moving forward and charging these units. We could also open fire on the VC that are right here. Oh, there we go. 1 down. Good shooting. Now, these 2 units are pinned, but doesn't mean they can't open fire. Actually, this guy should still be able to shoot. Maybe not. Huh. Wait a minute. Oh, I see. These are dropped weapons. What's wrong with me? Alright, these are just weapons on the ground, dropped by the VC. As for these guys, they should be able to fire. And there we go. Smoke them out again. And again, they are completely pinned. This is a perfect time to advance and actually charge the building. And I'm probably going to do that with these units in the north, but hopefully there are no more Viet Cong units hiding in these buildings. Otherwise, we're going to get shot up pretty badly. Can you make an oblique advance? I'm sure you can. I'm very new to the game. There's so many things you can do in this game. It's very interactive. All right, let's move the tank forward. Open fire. Take no prisoners. No, actually, we will take prisoners. We will take prisoners. I take that back. Alright, let's get this guy to move forward. I abide by the Geneva Convention. I think. I mean, we have just been firing gas into villages here. This can't be right. This can't be right. I think that's going to be it for now. Alright, so this is risky. Oh, shame on me. We're still going to go for it. And let's end that turn. Okay, right back to us. That is a good sign. Every single one of the enemy units are pinned right now. And let's charge in. Let's see how many men we actually have here. So it's going to be 15 men. That should be enough to take this building. Okay, we did manage to actually kill quite a few guys inside and pin them. However, we've also been pinned ourselves. And I think it's time for good old Captain Larson to work his magic again. But unfortunately, he's on the ground. We can't just send him in by himself. That would be crazy. So you know what? Let's just open fire. Okay. As for Lieutenant Wilson and his men, I think we can go ahead and take that position. Ooh, wow, nobody here. They are dead. So actually the smoke made us think that there were still units alive here. But once we actually got closer, we realized everybody on this street is wasted. Just lit this place up and they are gone. Hey, Von Werner. After your first video from this game, I bought Tour of Duty. Man, send a message. Please do. Like, seriously, send a message to John Tiller Software, like an email. and tell them that, because the guy from John Tiller was like, did anybody actually buy our games through your videos? He was asking me that in an effort to get a few more John Tiller games. I mean, I really enjoy them. I think next I would get Dien Bien Phu or the Spanish Civil War one. They both look amazing. Alright, so these guys are pinned. They'll be attacking next turn. And in the meantime, we're going to stand up with these folks. And we'll drop right back down. Just continue seeking cover, essentially. Alright, let's open fire on that building once again. Oh, I completely misclicked there. And again, disrupted. I don't even think they're going to return fire at this point. 6 of 8. And the glory should definitely go to Lieutenant Wilson. Although, to be safe, we probably should not risk such a high-ranking officer. So instead, let's get these men to stand up. Maybe even wait till next turn before we go for the final attack. In fact, I'll keep on firing. Because if we can avoid a charge and just kill these guys before we even make it into the building, that's even better. Yeah, it would be a lot of fun to watch, and I would play from either side. You know, the Republicans or the fascists in a Spanish Civil War game. I think it would be fun just to play the battles. And John Tiller does have a Spanish Civil War game that's very similar to this one here. Alright, let's get these guys to make a charge again. I mean, they've done it once, but they've lost a few men doing it. Let's go for it. And we did manage to kill a guy inside. We didn't lose anybody on our side, but our men are pinned at this point. They're not going to be moving forward. Just open fire into that building. Light her up. Alright, our turn once again, and we'll make the charge at this point. Quite a few men in these squads, 16 men altogether, no, 19 men, no, 21 men altogether. This should be enough to break through the final enemy hurdle here. They fought very bravely, though. If we look there on the ground, guys, we got 5 M1 carbines, 4 SKS rifles, and 1 RPD, a machine gun. So 10 men in this building. For sure an officer as well. And I think the most important thing now is just keep our men safe. I'm going to get this guy in actual cover and not really move forward anymore. We've taken our objectives. That's all we need to do. I think just to be totally safe, I'm going to run back to this objective with some men to hold it. But we'll still, you know, stay in cover. I'm sure you can mod just about anything in this game. Alright, guys, so we got an Allied major victory there. 2 leader losses, 24 men losses, 2 enemy leader losses, 36 enemy men losses. I'm getting slightly better at this game. Don't you love the MIDI music as well? So old-fashioned. But yeah, that'll do her, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this short battle. And just a part of the Battle of Hue. There's like 8 different parts. I hope you enjoyed this short little battle here in this short little stream. If you did, make sure to hit that like button and drop a comment down below. I'll catch you guys on the next one, and I hope you guys will also pick up some of the cool merch, quote-unquote, that we have. A grip of cups, t-shirts, etc. Maybe take them to the gym or something, show them off. Alright, guys, I'll catch you on the next one.